how does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text?
1, 2, 3.
Before we dive deeper into the question, let's establish our opening title's targeted demographic. The opening title made use of the typical routine of a high school student coming home from school, tired and somewhat relaxed, tackling the most common psychographics in a high school student's lifestyle. With this in mind, our opening title targets teenagers and high school students as our primary audience. The opening title was able to engage with the audience through the means of realism and relatability. Both were highlighted through the use of the elements from mise-en-scène. The setting was placed in Sam's bedroom. A common convention of a bedroom is to be comfortable and homely. It is where Sam and the audience alike are most vulnerable in, thus creating a relatable factor that the audience can see right in front of their eyes. American author Jerry Jenkins mentioned in order to have a better character development, the character must be seen as human, flawed, and vulnerable. We adapted said concept and showed the audience Sam's weaknesses at the very start, which in return would engage them. To add to the relatability of being comfortable while in one's own bedroom, we added props such as stuffed toys to the setting. We utilized a warmer color story and a slow-paced background music in order to achieve a nostalgic bedroom atmosphere that our primary audience can relate to. On the other hand, our negotiated or secondary audience would fall under adults and parents. The relatability and nostalgic elements such as the high school life would engage not only our primary but also our secondary audience. This was attempted by making the opening title provide insight to a high school student's life, sparking curiosity and nostalgia for the older audience. We showed the emotional and psychological aspects of what we, students, and the students before us went through. To engage further with our older secondary audience, we made use of Polaroids. By incorporating a nostalgic prop from the 80s to 2000s, this would remind the audience of their past and provide a sense of nostalgia. Our opening title along with a short film entirety was supposed to be distributed in the Merlion Film Festival held in a theater. However, due to the unseen circumstances of the pandemic, it was later distributed through the use of social media and YouTube.